Hello and welcome to Celestales with me, your host Tony. And with me today, I have my special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself, special guest?
Special guest Jack, also known as Jackson, best known as just Jay. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, that's him, all right. And we're here to just talk about, it's February. It's like beginning of February. It's all the stuff February. Black History, Valentine's Day. I'm forgetting one, but it's there and you know it. So, let's talk about that. What would you like to start with today?
I mean, in honor of Black History, we could just start off as February, Black History Month. I think that's a good topic to start off with.
That's a good topic. Okay, sure. Well, it's Black History Month. The month that technically is just everything, I guess, yeah.
Well, in honor of Black History Month, this year seems to be going pretty good. Stimmy checks are hitting. Taxes are being accepted. Okay, so we'll attribute that all to Black History Month, the shortest month out of the year.
Shortest month. Yeah.
But at the same time, I think everybody celebrates Black History Month, whether you're white, black, Cuban, Asian, whatever. I think people are starting to come around to where it's just kind of like it's not just black people that celebrates Black History Month. So that's a positive.
I mean, most of the time it's because most of us are black.
True.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just remember a time where it was just like Black History Month was just kind of like, just like black people would just be like excited about Black History Month, and we would have to go out of our ways to like do things. As opposed to now where it's just like you kind of see it all over, like, Black History Month, the NBA gives tributes. A lot of them, like, there's like millions of like positive things that they're doing in the black community and showcasing the black community positive side on a national level. It's not just kind of like localized to just where just, a few dudes are pouring out 40s and yelling out, yay! So to that gratitude, I say, one time for Black History Month. If you celebrate. If you don't, hey.
I feel like this is a better year, too, because I think it's a leap year, 2020, 16. If the last leap year was on 16, you get an extra day this year.
That would have been last year.
Would have been last year.
Well, I mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hey. I'll take the extra day, but.
I'll take you.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's all good? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so Black History Month. Anything else?
Well, Black History Month. This year, there's a lot going on. This month, there's a lot going on. Valentine's Day. I don't know who celebrates and who don't celebrate. All I'm going to say, if you're a dude that has a girlfriend, a wife, a female friend, even if she says she doesn't celebrate, just get her something. Doesn't matter. Just know that. Don't be one of these guys that believe a woman when she says, I don't want anything. It's not about her. You must understand this. For men, we need to understand this. It's not about her. It's about optics.
Optics.
Okay? Optics.
Can you explain?
Meaning, she might not want a gift, but if she goes to work or she goes to any public place where there's other women getting gifts, you don't want your girl to be the only one that didn't get a gift, because then you're going to be the only guy tonight that don't get a gift.
Okay, let me ask you this. I was thinking, like, because I don't want to deal with the hassle around the date, but I want to, like, maybe on a different day in the same month. Is that okay?
I mean, it all depends on your situation with your lady. Like, some dudes are starting to get away with it by saying, oh, yeah, we'll celebrate it on, I'll give you gifts every other weekend or, stuff like that. So some women are, again, strong enough to deal with it. But the majority of women fall victim to optics. Trust me, from working in a corporate setting, when that one secretary gets that bouquet of flowers at the front desk at 8:30 in the morning and it says from John or whoever, and every female that walks in there gets to see her bouquet and they're like, oh my God, you're so loved. all they're thinking about is where's mine.
I feel like there's missing some kind of equality here.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so in Japan, I think it's called White Day. I'm pretty sure. My friend told me it was White Day. And it was basically the passing of gifts. They have two Valentine's Day, basically. But one for females and one for males. Where the male gives a gift to the female. I think it's the females that come first. So the female gives out chocolate to the male they like, or just all the males they like, right? And then it's the male's job to reciprocate. But I know that if you don't get one, at the end of the day, it's kind of depressing because
Exactly. It's just the human nature. If you're watching everybody get something inside of you says,
do you fall to optics then? I just want to know.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
That's why I give the advice of whether you celebrate or you don't. If you have a female friend, companion.
Right. But do you personally fall to would a man fall to optics? I feel like they would.
Most men do.
All right, cool.
Most men understand the rule. The golden rule is don't let the other dude outdo you. It's that.
Well, I mean, like in terms of gift, like when the female gives you a gift.
What you mean? I couldn't remember what gifts I get. Like there's like for dudes on Valentine's Day, there's only one gift that matters. There you go. You thought about it. I hope y'all thought about it.
I was like, I don't really want that to be the gift.
Listen, if you're a dude celebrating Valentine's Day, you understand that that's the only gift that matters. Unless you're waiting for a Tesla or something. Or something that you really like, which you'd probably get on your birthday or Christmas. Other than that, Valentine's Day.
Or she give you stocks.
You could have gave me that yesterday. You could have gave me the stocks on a Friday. I don't think no dude is really waiting on Valentine's Day. Like, if I'm sitting in my cubicle punching away at a keyboard and the guy next to me gets a teddy bear and I'm just like, yeah, nice, cool.
I feel kind of sad. It's like I would kind of want the show of appreciation on both ends.
Nah, I think it matters if he got like a PlayStation 5, because then I want a PlayStation 5. If it's stuff like that, yeah. But how many dudes get PlayStation 5s on Valentine's Day?
Usually for Christmas.
Exactly, Christmas or birthdays. That's the only 2 days where it's like your gifts are actually thought of. Father's Day, I've been getting socks and ties my entire life. I've been getting socks and ties before I even had kids. Yeah, that's Father's Day.
Why ties? Who gives you ties?
Women.
Why ties?
Listen, here's the 5 gifts, dudes: ties, socks, watches, wallets, and phone accessories that you normally wouldn't get on your own other than a case. Yeah.
Phone accessories?
Phone accessories.
Would you get like what's that thing called where the little sticker thing on the back? They give you that?
I didn't go out and buy it, but I got one. I got like a metal thing on the back of my phone. Don't know where it came from. I got like one of those little metal posts in my car. Don't know where it came from. I have one of these things that I could connect my phone and then it has its own speakers. Don't know where it came from. Those are the gifts. But other than that, dude, that's it. Technology, tie, sock, watch.
So
wallet.
Clothes and accessories. That's basically all they give you. And it's not even like
thought of
shirt. It's more like the tiny stuff.
Yeah.
No.
And then they buy you a shirt, trust me. Times. But anyways, yeah, so that's Valentine's Day.
That's Valentine's. What about the people that get married around that time? Is it worse for them?
It all depends. Because you might, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And plus, if you're one of those dudes that always have, like, issues with dates. Like, I suck at dates. Like, remembering dates.
Uh-huh.
So, anniversaries, especially, like, anniversaries aren't like birthdays. Like, birthdays, you've been remembering birthdays your entire life. National holidays, if you don't remember, the calendar reminds you, and people all around you reminds you, depending on which one. But anniversaries are, like, specific to most likely her or availability. So it'll be like a random, like, October 12th. Most guys that I know, that date is not like a significant date that they're like looking forward to it like throughout the year. It's usually like you're in October, you know that this month means something, but as the day, just like, what's today's date?
February 11th.
See, you knew that. I didn't. I just knew today's Thursday. Most dudes, you ask them, hey, what day it is? It's Thursday. It's Friday. What's today's date? Unless you're doing something specifically with dates and numbers, most dudes, I want to say like 75 to 80 something percent, don't just memorize dates. Women, on the other hand, do always know what date it is. Why? Because they get a special visitor every month. So there's a reason why women have to pay special attention to the calendar, because if they don't, it might actually mess up their wardrobe.
Yeah. Right.
See? So we're not conditioned to do this. We just like, oh man, it's my birth month. 27, yeah. And you'll remember that as you get closer. Like if my birthday's on the 27th, I probably won't remember that until like the 22nd. I'm like, oh snap, my birthday's coming up. It's Friday. And it's usually like bar, strip club, party. Yeah. But no, women know their birthday is coming up like 6 months in advance. They know it's on a Tuesday. They already planned. They already called. They already know that they're going to party the weekend before and the weekend after. They already know this is going to be the party for the close friends. This is going to be the party for just people that just want to party with me on my actual birthday. You ever notice that?
I can't.
Yeah,
I'm never near any females like that to know that one.
Well, just know it's coming, my friend.
Quick question though. Since we're still on the topic of remembering dates because of February and all that stuff, have you ever had anybody that be like first week anniversary and the month anniversary stuff? I don't know. I've been
hearing a lot about this stuff, but it's from women.
Oh.
It's I don't know if it's because of the corona and people are just inside, so they're always looking for reasons to go out and shop and celebrate, or they're just looking for reasons to have events. So I think that might have something to do with it, because I've heard the same like
right. But before that, some women, not all of them, and not a lot of them, but I know some women that would have an anniversary of like a month at least.
Yes, there are people.
I never understood that one.
Well, some people are just festive people. They're just naturally festive people. They like putting on events. They like people coming to events. They like seeing people enjoy themselves. So some people like get that. And some people just kind of like, they just want to party.
If it's your anniversary this month, I do offer a nice bracelet.
I'm for it.
Yeah, for it. All right, cool. Let's see. What else we got? So we kind of, anything else you want to delve a little bit deeper into? We kind of did good stuff right there.
I'm just saying. One thing I did notice about this month of February, though, it's like there aren't a lot of good black movies that came out this month.
Yeah, I think it's also because it's a little bit of COVID because you're not supposed to do much. But we've been kind of hit hard a little bit in the weeks coming to February.
I will say they haven't had good new like black movies, but they have like really like released a bunch of old black movies on Netflix and like Amazon.
Oh yeah,
I did notice that.
They would say Black
History Month or something like that.
Yeah, no, but it would have its own tag where it would be like black
lead,
right?
Yeah.
Or black second lead or something like that.
Yeah, and they've actually been putting out a lot of like good movies. Like, I don't know, oh man, you're lucky, bro. You didn't have to watch like black movies in like the 90s. Listen, if you get a chance to watch like old school, like I'm talking about like better yet, 88 to like 97, where it's just like so stereotypical.
Like Black Dynamite.
No,
it's the one with it's the detective Afro guy. Did I get that?
Oh, right? You're talking about
I can't remember.
Undercover Brother.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, I'm talking about like, not Don't Be a Menace, Menace to Society.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, watch Deuce or Juice. Well, I don't know what it was called. Like Colors. Oh my god! Hey fool! Once the line starts like that, you just know it's gonna be very stereotypical.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this month has just been. We're like what, halfway through the month. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. I actually told my friends this, but they were like, "Okay, Chadwick Boseman died. Sad. What are they gonna do for the Black Panther movie?" And I was like, there was a female Black Panther. His sister, I believe, was. Yeah. So it would have been nice if they had if the Black Panther movie that was scheduled to release came out like this month, and it was the sister that became the lead.
Well, that's kind of what they're talking about. Like from what I saw, like what's the head dude that's over the whole like Marvel thing.
Yeah.
He came out and dropped a statement. He was like, he gave his condolences to Chadwick Boseman and stuff like that, and said they were going to move forward with the Black Panther 2 thing. He said that's definitely coming out in 2022. No ands or ifs about it. From the poster that I saw, it was Zuri, the sister, with Killmonger in the background, which I don't know how they're going to resurrect Killmonger and make him a part of it, but due to the super support of what is his name? Brandon Michael B. Jordan. Which
Brandon?
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
I think the B is for Brandon.
Okay.
I always just remember the B. Because if you don't say the B, then he's just Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah. So you got to throw in the B. But like Michael B. Jordan, great actor. But right now, like for the last 3 years, he's like hypnotized women. If he cries.
That came from Creed though, but
it comes from everything. Everything.
He always cried.
Listen, from the first time Michael B. Listen, in honor of Black History Month, we're going to talk about a little bit about Michael B. Jordan. For me, because I'm like, okay, people don't remember Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
the beginning. Don't. You have to go to The Wire, season 1. Michael B. Jordan is the first person that gets killed from The Wire.
Oh.
And he cried.
Oh.
And people felt bad. And he ended up on, like, I have not seen a movie yet with Michael B. Jordan where he doesn't cry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He even as a bad guy, he cries. And we were just like, oh my God, Michael B. And that's why he's coming back for part 2.
Well, I mean, like, he could just, you don't have to bring back Killmonger. That's the good part. You could just be like a nod to like, oh yeah, like give him backstory and a nod. Be like, he's still dead.
True. But it is the Marvel Universe. Like, nobody dies. They just come up in a different...
I mean, Tony Stark died. Vision might die.
Listen,
it's hard to tell with all the background stuff they be doing.
I don't know. I'm just a guest on here, but I will be the guy that says, I hate Tony Starks. He sucks. Tony Starks is a bad guy.
Yeah, he has rampant alcoholism in his comics and other problems.
Tony Starks is basically Batman.
Now, yes, but
okay,
without the dark side, is about it.
But he has the dark side.
Yeah, no, but Batman's in the dark. Tony Stark is like, put my toe in it.
Oh, well, another topic.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
that's true. All right, so let's see. What else has been there? It's February 2021. We're still stuck in the middle of everything. We've talked about our entertainment industry a little bit, because the entertainment industry is huge. We've talked about the romances of February and how, like, we should be careful and be lucky. Perfect. That's exactly... When you get out of this, you got to be careful and be lucky. We talked about Michael B. Jordan. Michael Brandon Jordan.
Crying. I don't know if the B is for Brandon.
Oh,
It's just what you know.
no. We talk about crying, and everyone should release their feelings as Michael B. Jordan does.
Don't do it.
You might get famous for it too.
Listen.
For your ugly crying.
No, only Michael B. Jordan and Denzel could cry and look cute.
Denzel
Yeah.
look cute while crying? I don't
Women
remember that.
love it.
This man
Listen.
had an emotional crying Denzel while
When I cry, people are like, just stop. I don't look good crying. Most dudes don't. But for some weird reason, Michael B. Jordan crying every time. And every director that hires him knows it. So they're going to make him cry.
It's like, I want you to cry smiling, Michael B. Jordan.
Go find a movie with Michael B. Jordan where he doesn't cry.
All right.
Make that a challenge.
Make that a challenge. Okay, we can put that as a challenge. Go find a movie, Michael B. Jordan does not cry. And, go to our Twitter and at hashtag CT Stories as an underscore. And just go tell me if you found a movie, and I will look at it inspectingly. I'll send Jack J.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll send him to do it. He's got no free time, so it'd be even better.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. We got a couple more minutes on the clock. Let's see. What haven't we talked about in February?
We can talk about the ongoing COVID.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That has.
They should call it COV21. Hey, forget 19. Got a new one. 21.
I'm just like, did we ever decide where it came from? Is it the 5G towers? No.
We haven't actually decided where it came from. We know where it had like a beginning.
Wuhan.
They say it was in over there, yeah. And then because people don't know how to clean themselves, and yes, just because you clean yourself now doesn't mean you don't know how to clean yourselves. I know what you've been doing.
I don't want to know.
I just remember going to a theme park, washing my hands, and this guy flushes the toilet and just walks out. I was like,
oh yeah, theme parks.
bro,
Yeah.
you know what you've done. You know
Yeah.
you're not clean.
Especially at airports.
Oh.
I will be the first to admit it live. I don't wash my hands at airports.
I just huge dislike. You just remind me that there's an actual fake fire hydrant in airports for your dogs. Certain airports, not all of them. And I just I sit there and I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Really?
yeah, they have those. They have a lot of things. Only certain airports. So it has to be like really populated airports with a lot of space.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's just
People traveling with dogs.
yeah. But it just remind me that it's basically you're just standing there watching your dog pee, and you're like, "Come on, it's as close as." I'm not sure how much they clean that. I'm just saying.
Have you? Well, month of February. You planning on doing any traveling?
In February.
Yeah.
February. I mean, the only time you travel in February is if you're taking your lucky lady. I'm not gonna say old lady. That kind of feels like it defeats a purpose there. You call your mom that, you call your girlfriend that. I'm more confused. You call your wife that, so I'm still more confused. But the only time you travel is when you're taking your lucky lady somewhere.
This would be a good month to
Right? Because it's the ending of winter. Because it's the last month of winter. Right before spring. So, depending on where you go, it would either be a nice brisk breeze or not.
Oh man, it just reminded me of something. You didn't bring up the zodiac signs of this month.
Oh, see, I have a special friend for that. I only have one friend that controls that whole divination and divinity stuff like that, right? Because there's a lot to go around. There's numerology. There's what is this month anyway for zodiac signs?
I think it's like Aquarius and Pisces.
Right, and then there's cusp. You know what a cusp is?
Yeah.
That's your. I know, right? It's weird. And then you got. If I was in January, we would also be talking about. No, wait. Right now is when it turns over. So this should be the new year of the aughts. I forget. Don't quote me. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So I try to keep up with only a certain number of things.
Do you believe in any other stuff?
I believe what I believe in.
I mean, you don't have to go into your personal beliefs with it.
All right, do I believe in it? Maybe. There's always a possibility. The power of belief is a strong thing. I should be talking about this in Christmas because that's when belief is more believed in, weirdly enough. But belief is a powerful thing. It has made people go to the extent of pure, unimaginable, unfathomable things that they've done.
Facts. I can agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
I take a to each his own.
To each his own.
I just think like to a certain extent, it's all believable, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
So it's
like
just
the flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah, I heard about that dude too. That was weird.
That was weird.
Hey. But hey, man, hey, if you want to start your own religion, if the Mormons, we're not going to talk about religion. There we go. Yeah, but if you want to do your own thing, rock out, man. Rock out.
Rock out. Oh boy, it's getting. All right, I think I had it while we were talking, but I forgot it. It was what was it? It was now I lost it.
About to say, this is an adult podcast.
Oh yeah,
so we can literally talk about anything, right?
Right. The funny thing here is, if you go too far, I will be forced to actually say into the mic with my serious voices, be like, "Oh yes, guys, this is a mature stream. Please, this is a mature cast. Please, don't take offense." Well, you're kind of here, so viewer discretion is advised, and I label it for not kids.
Oh, okay.
Because, well, sometimes it slips out.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Sometimes there's implications. Please trust me. There's been implications. A lot of implications.
All right. Well, I don't think that this is political or anything crazy, but I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, in the waking of like all this like women independence and stuff like that. Do you think Valentine's Day is easier now, or do you think it was easier back then?
In terms of women independence?
You know, the whole Me Too movement, like.
Well, for I think the problem here is you should not use Valentine's Day as a way of as a core thing for this movement, mostly because of the fact Valentine's Day was not just for you or for me or for that female or for that female only. It's for everybody to express your love for that loved one, or that could be your mom because you love them, your dad because you love them. But it's mostly for romantic love. So, just there.
I mean, we could go with the ideological reasons of Valentine's Day, or we could go down to what was Valentine's Day really about?
You want to talk about that? Go ahead.
It was basically a marketing and an advertising campaign by the card industry. Hallmark.
Could have been the candy industry too.
Hallmark and candy, which they specifically targeted women. Men had like trying to throw that whole "it's for everybody" thing. Yeah, I mean that's like in a Mickey Mouse world. In the overall concept and ideology is you're expressing love, but the people that constructed this whole idea behind Valentine's Day, because remember, Valentine's Day is literally a market/advertising holiday. These companies were like, what are we going to do with all this junk? And they were like, you know what? We can market this stuff to women. And specifically came out with advertising and marketing campaigns targeting women.
Somebody's going to pull up some history facts. Because I tried to do the same thing for Halloween. And I was like, where Halloween came from? Why do we have it? Turns out, it was taken from multiple areas where they were trying to scare demons away. There was the Saints thing
All
was
Saints
on
Day.
Right, it was on November 1st. So it would be the eve of that, and it was All Hallows Eve. And it was a very specific thing if you check out Natural Geographic. Somebody might throw some history at you, but I kind of do agree that part of it was because of the card industry, because even Halloween had a little bit of business thrown into it.
Well, that's what I know it from. From the points I studied, it was just like this holiday didn't exist, and then these companies decided they wanted money, and they decided, hey, we know this great thing called marketing and advertising. We know how to specifically target a demographics, make them feel a certain way, causing them to spend capital.
I mean, it's kind of pretty easy. Like, you could make a festival whenever.
True.
You can make a winter festival, the ending of winter festival, the coming of spring festival.
Right.
I mean, you didn't need to make Valentine's Day. But I guess if you wanted to sell cards, that would have been your best bet, because other days you sell cards, New Year's, Christmas,
and
birthday.
And the flower people.
The flower people.
Let's not forget about those guys.
Those guys only get jobs New Year's, Christmas, Valentine's Day, the beginning of spring for certain days. But, yeah, that's about it. That seems like, I think we covered pretty much everything. Right? Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, it's been real with you guys. I'm your host, Tony.
I'm Jack. That go by many names.
He's a jack of all names, if you will.
Of all J's, yeah.
All right, all J's. And we'll see you soon. Bye.